Peterman and the Bills come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Man open right side. It's the tight end Clay. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Peterman on 2nd down. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he'll be down deep into Jacksonville territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's a giant, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Second down, Peterman. Buying time to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
On 3rd down, Peterman. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And Hauschka's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
On 1st down, Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Space to maneuver at the 40. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Defensively, it was Tremont Smith with the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He'll find the rookie from LSU, DJ Shark. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. 3-19.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Shaq Lawson in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jerry Hughes in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. But he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Bills getting set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
12 yards that time and a Bills 1st down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now Peterman. And the hook up here with Jalen Strong complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Detroit!
From the gun, it's Peterman. He hits his running back, Jay Ajayi. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Peterman. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. On 4th down, Colton Schmidt to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here come the Bills. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Out of the gun, Peterman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Yeah. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Peterman. Forced out to his left. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
On 1st and 10, it's Peterman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here's Ajayi. Ajayi first down and more. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
They talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
This is Ajayi. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Peterman to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and throw for it with Peterman. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Allen now on 1st down. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
He'll get it up the middle. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Lorenzo Alexander in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So that's when you almost never see at this level a wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I can understand it, but it's almost like you heard a whistle or something that stopped his swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
Peterman and the Bills come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Peterman. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They run with Ajayi. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They run again with Ajayi. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to Buffalo after this. On 1st down, Peterman. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done. They
lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now it's Peterman. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Telvin Smith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
No, check, Patriot!
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Oh, look at the Jew. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a 1st as that leads to 4th down. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 20. And now running right through him. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And some room to roam now. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Here we go now. Blue line it. Blue line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And now out come the Bills. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. To the air, Allen. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. On second down, here's Allen. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After first and second down went backwards, it's third and very long. Allen from the gun on third down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like into half? Because that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Green 39! Green 39! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, here's Peterman. They shakes him off. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Bills on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, here we go. 319! 319!
To throw is Peterman. Buying time to his left. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
First down, Allen escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Detroit!
Now Allen throwing on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you've got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Taken right around the 44. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Leopard!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Peterman. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
Leopard!
And on the ground they go with a running back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with a
rush coming, and he's taken down. Telvin Smith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, I don't even have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one, but I don't think...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Von Miller in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
Leopard! Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Leopard! No, Jack, Patriot! Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. First down, and they're going to throw without him. Eluding the pressure right. Open man right side is Shark. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And first down there.
Yep.
This quarterback now 6 for 6.
Oh, I can't score.
It's 1st and 10.
That's my pick. It was winning like 20-something to score or something like that. So.
I'm up 24-3, but it's two defensive touchdowns in the first quarter.
Wow.
And then I scored one on your dad's in-out play with Chark. Oh my God, Chark another TD. I don't be having enough time to throw it deep. I see how Jerry Hughes is a beast. That man's ripping me apart. You seen that thing?
Yeah.
And he got injured.
Watch him shred you. First Lawson, and then it was like his fat D tackle, and then he got you beat.
That man got injured. I was hyped.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after this.
That guy's giving me a run for the top sacker in the league.
I know. See, you can keep the ball away from Ramsey the whole game, as long as you don't throw it out straight. This whole Madden game is about beating a fake zone because the cornerbacks are retarded and throwing it across the middle on slants and stuff.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
He's so scared of my deep ball now, ever since I did it the first play. You know, it's funny.
Throwing on 1st down. Allen. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I almost threw him a pick.
Very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw.
He finally noticed to start bringing some heat. First he wasn't bringing no heat.
You got to bring the heat.
Offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on
You know that, or you're gonna get guarded up.
2nd and 10. Allen will try again on 2nd down.
I gotta play the Bengals
To
tomorrow.
the flat, that's complete to his running back.
Wait, this Bengals guy was in the league before, wasn't he?
Yeah, Scott, that man poop.
20-yard line.
I thought that's who it was, because I just remember the PSN.
What's his PSN?
He's played a great
Like S good or something like that.
Yeah.
This lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is.
He said he had to open up his own barbershop or something. That's why he quit.
Strategy would tell you run the football, run the
Yeah, he just told me that he just came back from an away game. He won't be back till tomorrow morning or something.
From an away game?
What do you play? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think he
I don't
plays
know, what do
football
you play,
too.
or coach or something?
That man plays football, cuts hair, does everything.
The boy's a goat.
I cannot score in the red zone, especially to save my career.
The red zone too hard to score on.
And I keep getting sacked. P. Hall got 3.5 sacks now.
Y'all just nasty D tackle.
Oh snap! He's coming out from the edge, I think. Nah, that is 92. He's nasty.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Steps away, and he's gonna go down again.
I did a wide receiver screen on 3rd and long. He ran to it with the middle linebacker. The middle of the field was so wide open. I tried to run with my QB, and I got sucked up. You know it's fake. And I missed another field goal.
Denzel Ward got another point.
He missed the field goal, and I missed 2 field goals. To the side too. None of them went because they weren't far enough. He runs too much.
And Troy,
Yeah.
it feels good to watch you get smashed. At least I know I'm not the only one.
How many times have I been sacked?
Like each.
Exactly. Did you see that last play when I did the wide receiver screen?
Yeah, he killed you.
The middle of the field was wide open. I swear I was going. Look at Vaughn back there, eating him up still.
How the heck did you get Allen? What the heck did you give him?
Ramsey.
I bet he regret it now. I'm telling you he does.
My boy scored. His zone coverage is
Ramsey's the best player in the game.
82 man of the season.
But I got my middle linebacker and Edmonds. I mean, and Allen for him.
So he's getting covered by the guy he traded.
taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
What the
Yeah,
heck?
you might as well give me out then for real. You ran the ball like 2 times.
He pooped. He only got 88 speed.
My boy Denzel Ward's 88 already.
Now Peterman on first down.
He fumbled. Come on. Oh my God. He runs with Peterman so much.
On the spot, able to retain possession for them.
And Von Miller and the guy you on the same side, they should be getting so many sacks.
Ward's in the top 6% of the corners already. That man got 96 speed, 90 man, 84 zone, and 90 press.
Now Peterman on second down. Dancing to his left. And some space here.
He don't slide, yo. That joint is funny. He got 7 rushes and he didn't slide once. He gets hit every time.
Yeah, he be trying to truck him.
Exactly.
Yeah, I seen him in a couple times. My boy Dory Jackson's putting in work too.
Throwing now, Peterman on first down. Drops it off to Ajayi. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down.
He's 9 for 13 and he hasn't thrown no picks yet.
Gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
How the heck is this
On that last
working?
completion, so that sets up second and 6.
2 defensive touchdowns. Fumble 6. As a matter of fact, he threw 1 pick. Fumble 6 and a pick 6.
He sets the fire deep, and it's intercepted at the goal.
That Peterman just got exposed right there.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He keeps putting 2 people deep. He's playing cover 4. He won't let me throw it deep.
Just watching him work with such great technique.
He's small.
Oh, he was wide open.
Get rid of it. He's taken down.
Why don't I look at it? That was a cover 3.
Protection, did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes
Yo, how you upgrade people?
big time sack.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down.
You'll see all the
Yeah,
people.
see if you can.
At the end of the game, you'll see all the people you can upgrade.
I'm talking about from like the main menu.
Just go with them if they have a blue
Scroll
dot
through your
next to their
people, yeah.
thing. Then you can give them an upgrade. If not, then you can't.
On second down, Allen. He's gonna loft one deep.
Well, he double teamed him.
And he bats it away.
That does make a difference because you can't just put every little bit of XP down on one thing. You gotta wait till the whole bar fill up and then it spends XP for you.
Yeah.
The Jaguars on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6.
He shut me down all game on my offense.
18. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's gonna run.
And I fumbled.
The football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have
Yo, once you start running with your QB and stop, he don't run no more. That joint's fake. I had the middle wide open.
He runs like a train.
Wait, which one? I get some egg rolls.
Boy, they're gonna hate that going back and watching tape and being able to say we're that close to achieving our goal of 0
Egg rolls.
in the game.
a little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command.
2.
Fumble recovery. It's
2.
Peterman. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down.
He finally slid
It's
on
a
his
gain
8th
of
run.
13 and a Buffalo first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other.
Yeah, how much the places be charging for delivery?
For both of these guys running
For delivery?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now,
I mean,
Who
most
delivers?
Every
places,
place like a $2 delivery charge.
yeah, a lot of places don't charge, but if they do, it's like $2.
that's going to go as a loss of 2.
Yo, every time my dad orders pizza or something, right? He'll order like the special, so he'll get like the 3 pizzas or whatever. It'll come up to like 24, and he won't get delivery whatsoever. He'll send you. He'll have 220s. He'll give me 220s. Like he can just spend the extra $2 on the delivery fee or something like that. He be drilling.
Darius, never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12.
He don't like the pizza and delivering his pizza.
Warning.
You know that he likes picking that joint up hot and fresh right over the counter. Half the time he don't go. He tries to make me go. I'm gonna say.
Oh, dang, I won against Tamir. Dang it.
Take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
That's so much that I...
Haven't heard too many people say, dang it, I won.
I can still make the playoffs for real.
You did?
If I won every game, I'd be
Come on, Edmonds.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling.
You know, Mike, our time is coming up. Just know that.
Because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. Just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week,
You want to smoke him?
going on the road,
Dang right.
city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with.
Wow, Ramsey's fake. He got burnt. Smacked it away.
Yo, Mike, how you be this trainer you're talking about?
What trainer? Oh, I think big game.
Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. Going top shot for Smith-Schuster.
Throw to the wrong person.
But it falls incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. The Jaguars on 3rd down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
I'm 0 for 7 on 3rd down. That's tough.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow, he finds his way downfield.
Yo, I broke 2 tackles with Allen. Still got sacked by the 3rd guy that came.
Sacked back at the 46.
I don't know what you were seeing on that play, but it felt to me like I wasn't watching a football field. I was watching a boxing ring. He was bobbing and weaving and trying to make sure he kept the play alive. Just didn't turn out well for him in the end.
Impressive that he stayed in the pocket while avoiding those couple of would-be tacklers, but eventually goes down. Now he's got it.
Is that dude leading the league in touchdowns?
That one goes
Who?
for 36 yards.
The receiver.
My receiver, he was, unless Mike beat him. I mean, I was only like 2 touchdowns ahead of Mike.
Don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after
He's
this.
tired. He won't come back in.
Maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
When you send the heifer to the store with your cash,
The Mike.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh my
Mike.
God.
He's looking for J.U. Chesson that time.
What's for Baker?
And now it's 2nd down.
what?
What's for Baker?
His overall?
No, I said what's for Baker.
Oh, nothing.
And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just
Yeah,
going
I'm
my
already
heart.
got a hot daily place on me.
6 points go by the wayside.
Two pizzle.
and he's brought down.
If he applies tomorrow, if he don't apply tomorrow, I'm not trading to him. I don't care what his deal is.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining.
Very thorough about my deals.
For this.
You either gonna pull the trigger or you not. You ain't gonna have all day to think about it. He's been asking me for mixing for 17 weeks now.
Well, they probably
He just
don't
asked
need
me
to
to
run
him
a
again. I
play
said,
here, but
dude,
you
we've
wonder
been
if they're
going.
going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Say, I got mixing. Well, so can you at least trade him after I play him?
He feels the bot.
I heard.
All he tries to do is run and throw short passes.
Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
But he sucks at throwing passes. If you bait him, I bait him all the time and just get picks all day off that guy.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a
Sarah went to
touchback.
Burger King and ordered something with a $1 menu, and they gave her the meal sandwich for $1. There's some bots in there.
He's fast.
Now that's a sandwich. I remember Tom used to always say that. They didn't give me a sandwich.
And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
Timer was worried about you the other day, dude.
Wow.
and that was the message to the
He
team.
was texting me and all,
Something to build on, get it
asking if I heard from you.
We can look at that and say, we'll get better.
He said, man, I've been texting and calling him all day. He ain't been replying.
Yeah, that was the thing. My phone was broke.
Y'all said, yeah, his phone broke. He said, oh, you young idiots can't take care of anything.
Because let's face it, in